whatever you're doing is also going to come back to you. So let's start with birthdays. If you're not familiar with where to find them, I just search birthdays up at the top. And it says birthdays for today. Why did that? Okay, let's type Dawn. So go in, we're going to set a timer for 5 minutes. If you don't have 5 minutes worth of birthdays, wow, I've got a lot of birthdays today. Okay, so one thing that I do is I have like a pre-recorded video that I use, and I just send that video to everybody. So that's personally what I do. So I'll go in, I find their names, I hit the message, I send that video. So I'll send like, hey, Melody, and then I'll send the video. And then usually it gets 100% response. So we're going to set the timer, and we are going to go ahead and get that started. I'm going to turn on some music. You guys want some music? I was listening to this yesterday, and it was pretty good.
The mother explained that each of these objects had faced the same adversity, boiling water, but each reacted differently. The carrot went in strong, hard, unrelenting. However, after being subjected to boiling water, it softened, became weak. The egg had become fragile. The shell had...
I need to remember to, because I want to take some stuff from this guy, so I need to make sure that I save it. Okay.
Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. It's not less problems that makes you successful, it's more skills that makes you successful.
You guys hear this?
Giving sets up the situation where ideas can flow. Here's what locks up the doors of opportunity for good ideas, and that's cynicism. Cynicism. All you have to be is a practiced cynic. Cynical about the government, and cynical about politics, and cynical about the future. Cynical about the economy. Cynicism locks all the doors. But if you'll be thankful for what you have, however modest or however much it is, I think that's the beginning of receiving a flow of new ideas. New ideas. Here's the next one. Be eager to learn. There's already some extraordinary success stories in this room. If we knew how successful, we would give you the podium. I would be happy to take notes. No matter how successful you are, be willing to learn some more. Be eager to learn. Be in the Millionaires Club, invite a billionaire once in a while, come talk to us. And he says, well, you guys are doing okay, but how about stepping up? How about multiplying by 2, by 3, by 5, by 10? Come on, you've just gotten started. No matter how well you're doing, we could all use another idea. Come on. A couple of other things that linked together with what you already know could give you a whole new burst of productivity and extraordinary lifestyle. Come on. You have to do what we call some tough listening. It's difficult to gather up everyone's, attention, because our lives really seem to be going on outside this room. A part of our life is going on here while we're here. Some of us, our kids are out there, and our business is out there, and our career is out there, and our job is out there, and everything is out there. Sometimes it's difficult. Because I know how meaningful ideas can be. The name Earl Shoaf, still rings in my mind. I'm 25 years old. I'm introduced to a man who I had a chance to go to work for. And over the next 5 years, the ideas he shared with me not only made me rich, but gave me the foundation for a long-term career, sharing ideas, building business, making profits, wise investments, made an extraordinary contribution to my life. This unique man, he only went to the 9th grade in school. So the things he shared with me over that 5-year period were very simple, very ABC. Very simple. But that's where I got all of those simple phrases. Do your best to get it all. For things to change for you, you have to change. Wow. What a new revelation. Wow. He said, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. What a new revelation. All of this started me on this unique journey of what I now call personal development. Here's another one. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. It's not less problems that makes you successful, it's more skills that makes you successful. Very simple. All of these were new ways of looking at things. Very simple. Unbelievable. And so I started listening to all this stuff. Unbelievable. Don't wish for less problems.
Okay.
Wish for more skills. It's not less problems.
Don't wish for more problems. Wish for more skills. I love me some Jim Rohn. You guys all familiar with Jim Rohn? No? Oh boy, then I got one for you. I'm going to drop it in the chat. Make sure every single one of you go listen to this today. Building your, it's called Building Your Network Marketing Business. Okay. So all of you need to go to YouTube today after this. That is your homework assignment for today, and you're going to go watch that. Okay, so we're going to just, we are going to spruce up, we are going to warm up. We're going to warm up our news feed. So what we're going to do is we are going to head over to Facebook. Okay. And I want you guys to, we're going to just set the timer and we're going to blitz through and we're going to comment on as many people's stuff as we possibly can. My general rule of thumb is like it or love it, and then comment and do your best to leave an open-ended question if possible, so that way it will trigger some sort of response from the person. The thing to know about any of these DMOs that we're doing right now is don't respond to any of the messages that come in, don't respond to any of the comments until after we're done with all of the DMOs today, and then that will keep conversations moving for you throughout the day, okay? All right, so timer, 5 minutes. Other rule of thumb, if you have a lot of Prove It people that are popping into your feed, I want you to hit those 3 little dots up in the corner and I want you to unfollow them. That doesn't mean that you're unfriending them, but what that is going to do is ensure that you do not have a lot of Prove It people that are showing up in your feed. Those are people that you don't need. I mean, you want to still obviously engage with your team and stuff like that, but if those people are popping up in your feed, then that also means that your stuff is popping up in their feed and you can't sell to Prove It people. So unfollow any Prove It people that actually pop up into your feed, and don't take offense if your upline or any of your leadership isn't commenting on your stuff. We need to be engaging and socializing on people that are not already ordering the product and are not already a part of the community. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Let's have a contest. Let's see who can comment on the most people's stuff in the next 5 minutes.
You'll end up a casualty. Right on this dream. Check someone telling you right and left and say, kick it up a notch. You got to kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. What is it you bring? And whatever you bring, you got to kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. What is your signature? Kick it up a notch. As you look at where you want to go and what it is you want to do, as you look at your product or your service, kick it up a notch. Please provide more service than you get paid for. Yeah, see, that becomes your signature. When you look at your goals and look at where you want to go, at your products, at your services, at your industry, you want to set some high standards for yourself. Kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. I like what Henry David Thoreau said. Do not go where the path may lead, but go where there's no path and leave a trail. How is it that you
industry will be done differently 5 years from now, 10 years from now? What is your reputation in your industry? Kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. When you come into a room and you leave, what's the scuttlebutt about you? Do people say, hey, that's a go-to person. That's a person, if you ask them to do that job, you're talking about a job being done. It will be done extremely well. Kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. Are you known for that person that stand out with what you do? That stand out with your quality of service, with your standards, always looking for ways to better your best? Are you one of those people that believe, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? Japanese believe it ain't perfect, keep working on it. Kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. Are you willing to realize that you have not done your best stuff yet, that you can better your best? Kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. You got to take responsibility for that. Kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch.
Hi, I'm Liz Munoz, CEO of Torrid. And at Torrid, we know how hard it is to find a bra that looks great and feels super comfortable, especially if you're a bigger or curvy girl. So we have spent the last 2 years building the perfect everyday wire-free bra with the belief that it should feel as good as it looks. It gives all the support and shape you'll ever need without any of the wires. Honestly, it's the first bra you'll forget to take off when you go to bed. So come to Torrid.com and try our life-changing wire-free bra today.
You love listening to your favorite artists, and we love listening to you. So let's talk. Click now to take part in our short survey, and you could win a month of gloriously uninterrupted music with Spotify Premium. That means you can enjoy all your favorite artists ad-free. Sound good? Then all you need to do is hit the banner now for your chance to win.
The best way to celebrate summer is over dinner with family and friends. Serve up the perfect meal with Frigidaire Gallery air fry ranges and wall ovens at Lowe's. The Gallery series gets food crispy and delicious right in the oven. No oil required. You'll get all of the flavor and none of the guilt. Every day is a great day to shop appliances at Lowe's. So get a Frigidaire Gallery in-store, online, or through our app. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility. U.S. only.
Learn how to set goals. Learn how to set goals. Of all the things that really helped transform my life, when I was 25 years old and met my mentor, that original mentor, Mr. Earl Show, goal setting really did wonders for me. Learn how to set goals. The subject came up when Mr. Shove said to me, Mr. Owen, let me see your current list of goals. And he said, let's go over it. I said, I've got some experience. And let's talk about it. Maybe I can give you some help.
Okay.
And I said,
How many did you guys get through? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Lost count. That's good. That's good if you're losing count. All right, cool beans. All right. So did you guys find that you were following like a lot of Prove It people? Okay. So I want you guys, like as you're doing DMOs throughout the week or anytime that you're on social media, the key to growing on social media is to, how many of you, if you're guilty of it, I am equally as guilty. So this is me talking to the question. Jess, go ahead and ask your question in the chat. I get on social media sometimes and I get caught in the scroll, right? I get caught in like just consuming content. So I'm going to really, really, really challenge you that moving forward, what I would encourage you to do is to be intentional with the time that you are on social media. Make sure that you're engaging with other people, specifically people that are not in the Prove It community, unless they are your customers, because engaging with them is a form of follow-up, and that should be built into your regular DMOs every single day. Okay, so maybe it's you follow up with 5 or 10 customers and just go comment on some of their stuff or shoot them a message and maybe a word of encouragement. I like to use those little motivational, I find like little motivational memes or quotes or inspiration, and I'll send those to people. Zero strings attached on trying to get a sale or what the next promo is. It's just, I build that into my DMO so that every single month, the 1,300 customers that I have personally enrolled get some sort of touch from me every single month. Okay. So build that into your DMO. No, I would unfollow the groups, Jess. Unfollow those groups. Be intentional with the time that you spend in groups. Like set that into your timer. We're going to do some of that today, but if they're filling up your feed, then I would unfollow those groups so that they don't pop into your feed and you've actually got real people popping in. Okay. And speaking of groups, let's go ahead and head over to a group today. We're just going to find one. Perfect. Good tips there, Carrie. So I'm going to head over to one of the groups that I'm really loving right now. It is a non-keto group, which is fantastic. And we're going to just set 5 minutes in there. And I want you guys, same thing. I want you to go in. I want you to comment and engage, use open-ended questions, see who some of these top contributors are in this group. Maybe go look at their profile. And I'm going to challenge you today to add at least 3 to 5 people. Just the tip. I'm going to challenge you to add 3 to 5 people onto your Facebook profile today and just start some organic conversations with them. Zero attachment. We just want to start some conversation. So we're going to set the alarm. 5 minutes, go.
Measured by a stock portfolio or displayed in a fashion model's figure or an entertainment star's profile. Self-esteem is a profound belief that you deserve to be happy and successful, combined with the trust or confidence in an ability to manage life's challenges. It is as necessary for human development as oxygen, as basic as the carbon from which diamonds are formed. You know, I used to think that diamonds were so sought after because they glitter, but discovered that they're actually so valuable because they're almost impossible to destroy. Formed at the Earth's core and very rare, they hold their value indefinitely. They're actually so valuable because they're almost impossible to destroy. They hold their value indefinitely. Self-esteem can't be bought, won in an arena, measured by a stock portfolio, or displayed in a fashion model's figure or an entertainment star's profile. Self-esteem is a profound belief that you deserve to be happy and successful, combined with the trust or confidence in an ability to manage life's challenges. Perhaps you've already developed the wisdom to know that the diamonds you seek are waiting to be uncovered in your own backyard, the backyard of your mind, where your sense of values and your self-worth are embedded. The simple truth is that if we have no internalized feelings of value, we have nothing to share with others. We can need them, depend on them, look for security in them, but we can't share or give an emotion to anyone unless we possess it. is inside us, waiting to be discovered, shaped, and polished. Self-acceptance, as we are right now, is the key to healthy self-esteem. Is inside us. Seeing ourselves as worthwhile, changing, imperfect, growing individuals. Knowing that although we aren't born with equal mental and physical uniforms, we are born with the equal right to feel deserving of excellence, according to our own internal standards. Perhaps you've already developed the wisdom to know that the diamonds you seek are waiting to be uncovered in your own backyard. The backyard of your mind, where your sense of values and your self-worth are embedded. Self-esteem is a profound belief that you deserve to be happy and successful, combined with a trust or confidence in an ability to manage life's challenges. Self-acceptance is the key to healthy self-esteem, seeing ourselves as worthwhile, changing, imperfect, growing individuals. The diamond is inside us, waiting to be discovered, shaped, and polished.
Okay, awesome. All right. So part of an assignment that I would encourage you for with today is if you have recently sorry, I just got a message that came in. I got to turn this off. Let me turn this down. So what I would encourage, how many of you have pending friend requests? Does anybody have pending friend requests? Okay, so here is what I, oh wait, wrong spot. Hold on, we'll put it here. So I would encourage you guys today to start knocking out some of that list, okay, from people that have friend requested you, because if you're posting any amount of content right now on social media, there's a very strong possibility that people that are friend requesting you have seen something that you've posted. And even if they haven't, this is just a great way to open up a conversation. I want you guys to save that script in your text replacement, and I want you to go through and accept a bunch of friend requests today. And I want you to send that script to every single person that you accept their friend request. Okay? That's your homework assignment today for Facebook. Okay, so now we are going to head over to, another part of that is spend some time engaging on stories today with people that are non-Prove It people, and getting some engagement on those stories with people. Again, open-ended questions as much as possible. All right, so now we're going to head over to we're going to head over to Instagram. Let's go ahead and take a second to socialize on our Instagram. So what we're going to do is, everybody, if you're in a place to turn on your camera, turn on your camera. I'm going to just do a boomerang. And we're just going to put, what I'm going to put in mine is going to say, everyday high directive training on how to build your business on social media. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So you can say something to that degree. You can say something while you're on the story. It doesn't matter, but we just want to make sure that we are getting some engagement in. So little boomerang, everybody smile. We don't need some sad faces today. Okay, great.
trusted, reliable. You and your employee stay connected with speeds of up to 1 gig, so you can quickly and easily do everything from video conferencing to large file sharing, not to mention streaming all your favorite music while you work. And when you add the reliability of internet backup, our wireless network automatically keeps you connected, even in the event of a power outage.
All right, cool.
Fast, highly reliable AT&T Internet for Business today.
I'm not going to tag anybody because there's too many people to tag. Sorry, guys. All right. I'm just going to share it. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. You can say whatever you want, Tracy. Okay. All right. So now we're going to take some time on Instagram. We're going to set the timer and we're going to head into stories. So again, same thing, open-ended questions. Don't respond to anything yet. And go through and find people that are not currently a part of the community. So we're going to set that timer for 5 minutes.
Hey, Spotifyers, click or tap the banner to listen to This Is BTS. Always be together with the Pangtan Boys. Brought to you by Samsung Galaxy S21 5G. Made for the epic in every day.
The most difficult thing I've ever done was to believe that I can do what I'm now doing. No one could have convinced me, just given my circumstance. I earn millions of dollars every year. No one could have convinced me. If both my parents came up here right now, I would not know either one. No one could have convinced me, being labeled educable, mentally retarded, born in an abandoned building on Florida, Liberty City, 4th section of Miami, Florida, failing twice in school, no college training, never worked for a major corporation. I did not know how to do what I'm doing. You're special, baby. I did not know. You're special, baby. You're special, baby. The most difficult thing I've ever done was to believe that I can do what I'm now doing. You're special, baby. Never forget Mike Lee is my mentor. I think a lot of people fail in life because of the fact that they need some mentoring. They need some coaching. Repeat after me, please. You need some coaching. See, you can't see the picture when you're in the frame. You need some coaching. I remember Mike saying, Les, you can do this. Mike, how, man? Wait a minute, Mike. How much am I going to be able to charge, Mike? Well, Mike, I don't make that working for 2 weeks. Come on, Mike. Mike. Man, I appreciate your belief in me, Mike. Mike, I don't have any credentials. I've never written any book, anything. I'm not. I don't know. Here's something I realized. Write this down. Sometimes you have to believe in somebody's belief in you until your belief is in. I respect Mike Williams. Here, this young man, he saw something in me that I didn't see it in a strong analytical mind. And I looked at him. I always respected his thinking. And he looked at me and he made me feel special. And I said, okay, Mike. I just kept holding on to what Mike said to me. I just kept holding on to what Mr. Washington said to me. I kept holding on to my mother saying, you're special, Leslie, when they said you're educated, mentally retarded. Mama didn't know what that meant. She didn't have a third grader. So she said, you'll be all right, all your hard head, make you soft for half, you'll be fine. But she said, you're special, baby. You are special. And they kept saying that over and over again. You're special, baby. You're special, baby. You're special, baby.
Economics is major. We should teach this to our children. Economics is major. Economics is major. has to major in economics. Economics is major. Number one, for personal survival. Produce enough to take care of yourself. First, economics. The next phrase on economics, it's not what you earn, it's what you do with what you earn. It's not what you earn, it's what you do. It makes a great difference in your financial future. All of this is determined by your own philosophy. Economics is major. Personal philosophy working even when they go to school. Economics is major. Here's a good definition of your personal philosophy. A guidance system. Personal philosophy is a guidance system. And it does simply two things. Helps you to see the opportunities, take advantage of those. Helps you to see the dangers, minimize those. Economics is major. And as we learn and grow, we learn hopefully early to spot the dangers so they don't overcome it. We learn early to see the opportunities.
Okay, so there's that. Now we are going to head over and we are going to, how many of you have made a, no, we won't do that. Okay, so we just in comment, we're gonna go explore some hashtags and find some new accounts to engage on today. Okay, so how many of you are familiar with hashtags, know how to use them? Okay, they're basically a search tool. So like you can use them to find people, you can use them to find locations, because if people are using them, that is essentially like they are looking to attract their target audience. So I want you to think of like, who is the ideal person that you're looking to connect with? Are they a stay-at-home mom? Are they somebody that is like an advocate for mental health? Are they somebody that is, you know, into that fit lifestyle or traveling, or, you know, a dog mom, boy mom, whatever, right? So you can go in, you can search some of those different hashtags, and I want you to find some of the most recent posts, and I want you to, find some of those most recent posts, and I want you to go in and again, comment and engage. Go to the account. If they're an active account, I want you to like the last 3 comments. It's not over, I mean, it depends. No, there's a lot of people that are doing low carb diet, and it's not about, again, there's a billion people, there's billions of people on the planet. So no, there's no such thing as saturation. I think that is the funniest thing when people say it's saturated. There's 7 billion freaking people on planet Earth. So, you can follow the hashtag if you want. So when you follow the hashtag, those hashtags will it'll throw random posts up into your feed. So you can do that for sure. But again, same thing, go to their account, like the last 3 and comment on at least one of them with an open-ended question. Okay.
And the 17th statement that you hear, you can do it, will be the one that will finally stick. You can do it. You can do it. So you have to watch who's speaking to you. You've got to begin to monitor your mind. And you've got to begin to literally be proactive in programming yourself to success. Be ye not conformed to this world. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You've got to take responsibility to make that happen. And as you begin to do that, you'll begin to see some incredible changes. Understand now, when Earl Nightingale said, all of us are self-made, but only the successful will admit it. As you begin to look at your dreams and look at your goals, write this down. Make know your vitamin. See, most people stop short of their dreams and pause and get off the highway of life because of the rejections of life. You will always be rejected. It's no big deal. That Canfield said rejection is a myth. That Canfield said rejection is a myth. It's not like when somebody says no and then they slap you. Make know your vitamin. Get excited about it. You know why? Because every time someone says no, that brings you another step to a yes. Getting closer, yes. Trust me, you will win if you don't quit. You will win if you don't quit. Even a broke clock is right twice a day. Yes. You will win if you don't quit. The other thing is, as you look at yourself and look at your goals and look at your dreams, assess yourself. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What do you bring to the table? When I looked at becoming a motivational speaker, I looked at all the speakers and I noticed that they were pretty much scripted. So I said, what is it that can make me stand up? I don't have the qualification. I don't have the credentials. I never worked for a major corporation. What is it I can do to offset my weaknesses? You must be willing to do the things that others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. You must be willing to do the things that others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. That's why you said you have something special. You must be willing to do the things that others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have.
Let's talk about financial independence. When I meet Mr. Show, I'm not in good shape. Here's where I was when I met him. Pennies in my pocket and nothing in the bank. The story of the Girl Scout with the cookies had just occurred in my life. And now I meet this man. Here's what he said. Now to get started in a whole new direction, here's what you need to do. You need to develop a financial statement. You haven't ever done it, this is not a bad place to start. You need to develop a financial statement. And the financial statement is very simple. It's a piece of paper with a line down the middle, and this side is the value of all your assets, and over here is all of your liabilities. Here's what you've got in terms of worth, and here's what you owe. If you haven't ever done it, this is not a bad place to start. And then when you add up all of the value of your assets, when you add up all that you owe, all liabilities, we come up with what we call now, finally, when you subtract one from the other, your current net worth. Now, this is not your net worth as a father. This is not your net worth as a parent. This is not your net worth as a friend. There's all kinds of worth and value. But if you really want your economics to go better, here's a good place to start. Key phrase, take a picture of where you are. Here's what it's called, where you are. Truth. You need to develop a financial statement. Now, you don't have to publish this in some local newspaper. This is all private stuff, where you are. If you could do better, should you? You have to say, there's no use kidding myself. I gotta take a picture of where I am. I gotta know how good it is, or I gotta know how bad it is. I gotta know how much I'm on the upside, or how deep a hole am I really in. So this is where I started. It was a simple little program of coming up with my current net worth, where you are. My liabilities, that was easy. I owed my parents, I owed. I made the third borrowing on my car, and he was threatening to come and get it, drag it down the road, rear end up in front of my neighbors. So I had plenty of liabilities. If you could do better, should you? On the asset side, I put my furniture. I put everything I could think of. My shoes. I mean, wouldn't the Salvation Army give me $2 for my shoes? I mean, I am scrambled. If you could do better, should you? This exercise, guess what it did? It really sobered me. And guess what? I was unhappy.
Okay. All right. So there's that. Again, these are little things that you guys can do just throughout your day. If you find yourself like, what should I do with my list today? This is it. Trying to think. Okay. So what we are going to do now is I like to go over to my followers list.
Seems like the only road we never
Okay, how many of you in the last 24 hours have posted a shake-up video or something in regards to ketones, like in your stories? You have? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna go into your stories. You are going to look at everybody that has seen the story, and you're gonna go shoot them a message. And you're going to say this. Thank you for your love on my most recent story. Were you, because people just get crazy with engagement, you know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes they don't even realize it. Okay. Thank you for your love on my most recent story. Were you just being supportive, or were you looking for more information on what I have been drinking? I appreciate, I don't know why I don't have this. I do have it saved, but I'm not looking it up. Both. Either way. Just didn't want to miss out getting you info if you were. Okay.
Every American's right.
All right. Oh, that's supposed to say thank you, not that you. So it's thank you for your love on my most recent story. Were you just being supportive, or were you looking for more information on what I have been drinking? I appreciate both. Either way, I just didn't want you to miss out. I just didn't want to miss out getting you info if you were. Okay. So you can save that as a predictive. You can tweak it to yourself, whatever. But there's that. Yep. Even if they were just viewing the story, because remember, people for like, do you guys remember every story that you like or heart? Like, think about it. When you're consuming content, do you remember everything that you like or comment on? So they're not going to remember. Okay. Erica, that's great. Let us know what the results were.
Now you can work by choice and not by necessity.
All right. So we'll just set a timer for 5 minutes for that.
At first, of course, we have to work for necessity. But if you can finally reach the point where you can work for joy, not for necessity, for joy. That happened for me all those years ago. My father kept talking about financial independence, debt-free. No one having a claim on your assets. Finally being able to live from the income of your invested resources. I remember the joyful day when that finally arrived. Where you can work for joy, not for necessity, for joy. So what I've done now, most of my life, I've had the unique privilege of working for joy, not for necessity. Working for joy. Not that the joy doesn't bring you more income. Not that working for joy doesn't make you another fortune. It certainly has for me. Another fortune and another fortune and another fortune. Not because I had to, because I wanted to. I work now for joy and not for necessity. No one having a claim on your assets. Finally being able to live from the income of your invested resources. I remember the joyful day when that finally arrived. Now, here was the secret to the ambitious sower with good seed. It said he kept on sowing. Here's what he had to do to keep on sowing. He had to discipline his disappointment. This is a key phrase now to use the rest of your life. You must learn to discipline your disappointment. Because you didn't set up the setup. And some are not going to stay. And that is not of your hand. Now, if you made gross errors and ran them off, see, that's different. Now, you're responsible for that. But if it's in the normal course of things, this is the way things are. Now, here's what it says. The sower keeps on sowing. Now it says the seed falls on thorny ground. And somebody says, well, how much of this do you have to go through? Well, hang on. It's not the end of the story. Now the little seed falls on thorny ground. And now the little plant starts to grow again. But as the little plant starts to grow, the thorns choke it to death. And it dies. So jot this down. The thorns are going to get it. And that's not of your business. What are these thorns? The story you can call these little thorns, little cares, little distractions, little somethings. Who knows what all of that? I said, John, we had a meeting last night. You weren't here. John says, well, I can't make every meeting. I say, why not? Part-time, why not? He said, well, the screen door came off the hinges. And you just can't let your house fall apart. You got to take some time and fix things up. He says, some extra trash piled up in the garage. You can't let mountain trash take over. You got to keep the trash hauled out. It's just the way it is. People who let little things keep them out of big opportunities. People who let little things keep them out of big opportunities. And you feel almost helpless. What could I do about that? And that's nothing. And you say, well, why is this? I'm asking you not to sign up for that class. Don't sign up for this why is this class. It's just the way it is. Like winter falling, fall and spring falling. It's just the way it is. So if you got that, the thorns are going to get some. But now here's the good news. The sower now what? Keeps on sowing the seed. Keeps on sharing the story. Keeps on giving an invitation. Yes, the invitation can be more powerful for me as it was 1 year later than it was the first time. Because now I'm saying I'm making progress. Part-time, I'm making progress. Yes, the story can be more powerful. The law of evidence. Here's what the story says. Finally,
Okay. All right, so we've got 6 minutes left.
Now put this in print. It's always will. If you keep so. If you share a
Okay, good feedback, Liz. I'll keep that in mind for next time. You can also always mute during that time. So you can like turn the volume down on your computer too. Okay, so the next, but I will keep that in mind for future. We'll just do regular music. Okay, so if you didn't get through like all of the people that asked that question, feel free to go and, you know, finish that follow-up today. And then I would challenge or encourage you guys on Facebook. We're just going to close it out here today. So I would challenge and encourage you guys that on your Instagram today, post at least 5 stories, okay? And don't have them all be about ketones, okay? So try to incorporate some stuff from your life. If you go back into Better with Ketones and you think about that 10-4-1 social media strategy, that social media strategy also can be applied to your stories. Oh yeah, sorry, Better starts here. That story can also be, or that strategy can be applied to all 3 platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So you can also on your Facebook stories, people that have viewed those Facebook stories as well, you can use that same script, okay, to go in, and anybody that watched that same story or that same shake-up video, there's 2 different types of people on there. And so you can go in and you can ask them questions. The other thing that I would encourage you guys to do today, if you want to just set a timer for like 5 or 7 minutes, is go through your friends list and delete any like inactive accounts or anybody that's not on there that is really like posting regularly or hasn't posted anything in a year. Just take a minute. You don't have to, you know, spend all day. This is not an income producing activity, but what it will do is it will remove some of that dead weight and it will open up some space for the new people. Okay. All right, you guys are amazing. We will see you guys again tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a good day.